My Town Hall 8 clan takes on a whole bunch of Town Hall 9s. Or are those Town Hall 8s in disguise? Town Hall 8.5? 8.55? Welcome, fellow Clashers, and thank you for checking out Clash of Clans Attacks. I am your host, Galadon, and yes, we are covering some Town Hall fractions in Clan War today. A strategy that's often used by clans to try to gain an advantage in the matchups. From my understanding, an 8.5 would be like a Town Hall that has maxed out Town Hall 9 offense and more like Town Hall 8 defense, except for, of course, the Town Hall itself. And the idea being it creates a softer matchup in Clan War, and then that clan counts on their superior attacking skills and attacking armies to make the difference in the final outcome. Now, what we have been matched up against here with this foreign language clan is not exactly 8.5s. It's some sort of 7.55, 8.555 thing going on with whole fractions, and I admit I am not that well versed in it, but we see a whole lot of much lower defenses. Look at the cannons off to the left of this village. Obviously not very well upgraded defenses, and I can see where maybe if you had your heroes maxed out along with your troops for Town Hall 9 and then a much softer base layout, it would be a huge advantage. But in this case, we've got some pretty proficient Town Hall 8 attackers that are getting in there, and it looks like they're demolishing these Town Hall 9s and 3-starring them, which would be super impressive. But it really, again, ultimately this base was probably given the score of somewhere in Supercell's scoring system, I'm guessing like 6.8 or something like that. Just given all of the lower level defenses, averaging everything up. These guys do have Archer Queens, but very few of them are over about level 5. And it's obvious that they had something in mind here. They're not just purely premature, because that's a huge investment in wall upgrades on this base, especially not to have upgraded these cannons. Those walls probably cost more than the cannons do to upgrade. So again, they're shooting for that angle when it comes to Clan War. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work out for them or not in this Clan War. They've run into a pretty solid clan, I have to admit. Even though we do have a few Town Hall 9s and mostly Town Hall 8s, we do have some very good attackers, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this Clan War pans out. But right here, Skylar will finish up taking out this Town Hall 9 in disguise. 3 stars, and we move on to the next replay. And here we have a true rarity in my videos, and that is a second replay from the same player. He's going out after another Town Hall 9. What else am I going to call it? It's a Town Hall 9. There's a level 9 Town Hall in the middle of the screen. But now again, this is all level 8 walls, so you've got completely maxed out walls for Town Hall 8. But of course the defenses are more like Town Hall 7. Now I'm just going to go out on a limb here and guess that the comment section of this video is going to be very active with people who are more than happy to share their knowledge about fractional Town Halls. So if you want some more detailed information from people who know all there is to know, go down to the comments and check it out. Sorry if I'm getting a little bit salty there, I can't help myself. But again, a well-executed attack from Skylar. He's moving in with the ground troops. You saw the double big bomb right in the center there, helping to try to prevent Hog Rider attacks. But Skylar doesn't need Hog Rider attacks, and that is kind of the interesting thing about these base setups, is they don't require a highly tactically advanced Town Hall 8 level attack. None of this hybrid Go Hog type stuff where you're using balloons and Hog Riders or partially air, partially ground. Just a standard go wipe attack works out pretty well on bases like this because of, despite the fact that those walls are higher level, the defenses are not going to stop the Town Hall 8 troops. So Skylar making good progress through this base. He's got most of the defenses out of the way. You see he has a mix of wizards here working their way towards the top of the screen. 75% damage. Now personally, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to use earthquake spells at Town Hall 8 against all of these level 8 walls, but Skylar has done very well to get through many different enclosures without any earthquake spells and without the help of a whole army of wall breakers. And here we are, 86% damage, and now we can see that it looks like this attack is going to draw to a 3-star conclusion. Units closing in on the right. And once they have all of these structures down, they won't quite be done. Skylar dropped one lone archer way off on the left here, and she was just not powerful enough to get through that gold storage by her lonesome. So here comes the cavalry. They close in, help her out, gold storage down, builder's hut, and there is a 3-star attack against that town hall right there. Now next up we've got Chris G, and he's brought my favorite spell composition for Town Hall 8, and that is the 4 Earthquake, 1 Rage, 1 Poison. And you'll notice he probably had a very close look at this base and saw that opening on the far right where that golem is just about to enter, right there. The defender had left that opening, so with the 4 Earthquake spells, all of the other walls out of the way around that town hall, and that opening just perfect for units to move in. The poison spell doing some damage to the balloons, but those wizards are going to have to help out. Now you'll also notice he waited to drop the P.E.K.K.A. Here they come, 3 P.E.K.K.A.s and the king, so they did not suffer that splash damage of balloons falling from the sky. Now the P.E.K.K.A.s, they have gone ahead and got on a small P.E.K.K.A. go round around the sort of outside of this village. They did not go towards the center, which obviously Chris would have liked to have seen, but look at the wizards protected by the golem in the dead center of this village. Those wizards take down the town hall with ease, and that's going to leave the king, the other wizards, and the 3 healthy P.E.K.K.A.s to do the cleanup on the outside. There's a giant bomb, and that's going to take out a few of the wizards, but Chris waiting a long time to deploy that rage spell at the most opportune moment, and that works out. They take the Tesla out of the way before it does some serious damage to any of the P.E.K.K.A.s, and again, not very far upgraded defenses. So Chris having a huge advantage here. You can see 77% damage, just a few defenses remain, only 1 splash damage, and that's that lower level wizard tower. So again, it looks like it's going to be another solid 3-star attack against that town hall right there. So a solid attack nonetheless. There was a level 5 Archer Queen present, level 10 King, and those level 8 and 9 walls. So we will just have to wait and see how this clan war turns out. With just over 4 hours remaining, we are ahead by 10 stars with the same number of attacks used. Very similar log there, 75 wins, 5 losses, 10 attacks remaining for both sides, but we have the advantage in the 2 and the 3-star attacks. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down the Town Hall 0.5 theory and practice. I think when it's done correctly, it can definitely give your clan an advantage in clan wars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm sure there's people more than eager to share their opinions. Thanks once again for watching all the way to the end of this episode. Don't forget to check out my other episodes, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks. Galadon, my town hall is a 9.7 time. That's right.